Hello guys, again I wanted to share some insights that makes me think. Probably it will propel you to think also. Let's see. We first need to explore a bit about the nature of this life, right? तो अभी अगर मैं बोलूँ कि 5 साल पहले जो आप हो, the being that is you, was it the same you or was it someone else? बट इट इज़ द सेम यू, क्योंकि अगर वो नहीं होता तो 5 साल पहले की मेमोरी आपको होती नहीं, कोई और आ गया रहता तो, है ना। इंसाफी हो। इट इज़ अ कांस्टेंट, दिस बीइंग इज़ कांस्टेंट दैट इज़ एडिंग अप थिंग्स, ठीक है। लेकिन अगर आप अपनी बॉडी को देखो, अगर अपने माइंड को देखो आप, इट इज़ कॉन्स्टेंटली चेंजिंग। योर बॉडी इज़ चेंजिंग, इट हैज़ चेंज ओवर द ईयर्स, इट विल कीप ऑन चेंजिंग। योर माइंड, योर थॉट्स, द वे यू परसीव, it has changed, but the being that you can call yourself, that has not changed. It is experiencing everything, it is observing everything, it is witnessing everything, but it is the same being, right? But somehow when someone tells you to think about yourself, always think about our personality, the way our body is, the way our features are, our mind, the way it thinks, the way it perceives the conceptions. It comes to our mind. That being that we are, it does not comes to our mind because we are identified with these things. These, if you call it like that, these are accessories of your being. The being that you are assimilating, experiencing everything through the accessory of this body and the mind. But you are something that is not this, because it is separate from you. Something that is separate from you, it cannot be you. Also, right now when you are listening to me, your breath is going on, heart is pumping, food is being digested, brain processing all data. So all of this going on simultaneously and so efficiently. So who is doing it? And who else can it be than you yourself? Okay, when you leave the body, all these activities ceases, right? You were doing it, but do we even realize that we are doing it? Is it in our experience that we are doing it? No, because our sense of doing is limited to our physical doing and mental doing. What we do with these things, we think we are doing. Apart from that, this is just happening for us right now. But even intellectually you can realize that this is you, that being that you are, that somehow you have no idea right now that what it is. We don't really know who we are, isn't it? So we thought we knew many things, we are so intelligent, but here it is, we don't even know ourselves, how this is working, how this phenomenal work is going on without even our knowing, without even making any effort. So our only solace right now is that कि सब लोग हमारे अराउंड वैसे ही हैं, सब किसी को कोई कुछ नहीं पता. So it is not that everyone is like that. There are a few people, few beings, and they have realized that who they are. They have accessed this dimension, that being that is within you. So talking about these people, I call them masters. But problem is that they don't look like scientists, and they are no. They don't work in laboratories. They don't experiment. Their laboratory is in here. All they did was to figure out what is in here, because this is the most basic thing. You should know who you are, right? It's the most basic thing. So they realized that this is something they need to work upon, and they figured it out. It's not easy, and that's why it's not so popular. Talking about them, they say that if you realize that this very self, that who you are, the immensity of who you are, your being, your realization will become limitless. You will not know any limitation. It sounds crazy, but a sufficient insight within me to confirm that it is so, that their presence, their consciousness is beyond the limitation of time and space. It first happened when I sat in his presence. We do not know each other. Like personally we don't know each other. The closest I have got to him was like 200 meters. So but when I sat in his presence and he said, I will make you touch once that dimension, the being that you are. That experience was the probably the most richest experience of my life till now. That bliss, that ecstasy, that whole your each and every cell is oozing blissfulness. It happened there, and it is not that it was limited to his physical presence. Even when I sit, it does not happen daily, but sometimes in meditation with varied intensity. Uh, it is very much in my experience. See, this is the most basic and most highest pursuit you can find. The most basic because you need to know who you are, what is the nature of this life, and highest because once you reach there, it is a limitless thing. It does not know any limitation. It is infinite possibility. All it was just to ignite you a bit, to think in this direction, see what you can do, how you explore this dimension. It's your choice.